Hey guys, what's going on today? What's really happening in the world, right? Holy crap, is stuff ever crazily happening in the world? Just nonsense and bullshit, but hey, you know what? I'm not here to report about that. If you want more information on that, go watch the news. But one thing I can highly recommend, don't go watch the news, because it'll depress the shit out of you. And nobody needs to be depressed at a time like this. Anyway guys, one day I'll figure out how these light switches work. Today, what I want to do. Okay, the fishing videos. The problem I've been having lately is I don't want to leave the GoPro running because it drains the battery. And then, who knows, I might hook on to that great big dinosaur in the water, and then I go to reel him in and go to turn on the camera and and there's no video. So then I got to go home, charge camera, and be like, oh guys, by the way, well, I couldn't take the video of, and then nobody believes me, and you know, freaking her Oz is sitting there, and she's in the comments as well saying, oh guys, he's lying, Raffle Lamau, and then it's just like, you know. So I came up with a great idea, and we're going to go fabricate that in the garage right now, because that's where all my tools are. Great if my drill press was working, but I haven't gotten the parts to fix that yet. Anyway, something I wish I had on me was an external battery. Now, I do have my battery brick, but unfortunately, it's exactly as it sounds. It's a freaking brick. So, back in my drinking days, I came across an item that, in a case of beer, that was free. It was I lost the lid for it, and I've been trying to modify it on my own, and I broke some of it. But anyway, it's a Budweiser USB rechargeable battery for charging up your cell phone. 1800 milliamp hours. Now, the GoPro Session 5 has an 1100 or something milliamp hour battery. I'm not sure. I gotta look that up. I'm honestly not sure how big the battery is on that thing. But I know it ain't no walloper. Okay, it ain't no giant, massive battery. I can get about an hour and 30 minutes worth of recording straight out of it, and then she goes dry, which sucks. So, yeah, that's why what I'm thinking is we're going to fabricate ourselves a charging port with the battery that I already managed to lose, because I'm awesome like that. How did I do that? There it is. I swear, I need to remember back in the 80s we had those things that you put on your keys and you'd clap and you'd go dee 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 dee, or you'd whistle and it goes dee 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 dee. So if you lost your keys, you could make it dee 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 dee. I need that for stuff when I'm working on it. But that's not what we're talking about. What we're going to do today is I want to modify this battery to go on the chest mount, so it's always on the harness. So I can just carry it around with me. It's like it's there. It's charging the camera. I can have it plugged in. Or if it's not plugged in, I can have it available to be plugged in to recharge the camera while recording, so we can get more footage, which just means I'll have more editing to do. The camera itself can record for 5 hours and 25 minutes worth of footage with the 256 gig memory card. Can't really do that with the battery life because it's lacking in that department. My battle plan is, I bought this back in the day, not sure what for, but I'm glad I did because I can use it today. Little Velcro straps. Basically, you got your sandpaper side here and the rest of it's fluffy. It's meant to go through something and then latch on. I think it was back in the day when I was building camera mounts for different things. Could be wrong. Don't quote me on that. You're probably already quoting me on that. I don't know. But what my plan is I want to cut slots in the side of this, slots in the side of this, feed that Velcro through it, strap it onto the chest mount, lock it in place, and have battery backup on my titties ready to go. Now I'm sitting here trying to figure out what the heck items should I use to cut this slot. What do I have that can cut a nice little slot in plastic and not destroy it? Bench grinder? That's a bit overkill. Got a lot of stuff that I got to take off my bench. So I got to thinking, what do I have that's small enough that can do this job. And then I clued in. I got a Dremel. That'll be more than enough. Just can't remember where the hell I put the Dremel, and I found it. Is it actually in here, or is this just the fun-loving case? Oh, yes. The Dremel, it was actually put away properly. Doesn't happen very often, but when it does, I appreciates it. Okay, let me clean up my bench real quick, make some room, and then we'll get started on project, put battery on the boobies, or something. Alright guys, what we're going to do is, got my Dremel here. This thing's filthy. It's seen things. It almost wants to play that song by Mad World, or is that the name of the song, Mad World? I don't know. I'm not into pop culture. Where the hell's that wrench? There's that wrench. Is this the right wrench? Where's the right wrench? I don't know. Frig, why are you asking me? One day I'll have the answer that we all seek to understand. That's my new song. You like it? I just wrote it down. Will you fit? Nope. Will you fit? Yup. Oh yeah. Man, this is the stupidest wrench I ever did see in the history of wrenches. What the hell's going on with this pile of shit? Is it 10 millimeter? Of course it's 10 millimeter. Everything's a 10 millimeter. Let's go ahead and just cinch onto it, bud. Okay, so we'll cinch onto it. Can I have my wrench back? Oh, you son of a... Alright, so we got the cutting disc on. We got the blade on. We have the power. We have the capability. Just make sure we have the power here. Okay, we're in business. Let's get cutting. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, first off, safety third. I'm going to put on my glasses, because who knows? This could send flying bits. Get it to speed. Okay. Looks like ours, but we went through. We went through. So, just gonna clean off these burrs with my hands. They're a little hot. It melted the plastic a bit. Where? I can't even see anything through these glasses, guys. I gotta buy some safety glasses that are not only protecting the eyes, but you know you can look through them. Because you know, unlike Luke Skywalker from that movie, where he used brain powers to see things and blow up a giant battle station. One day it'll come back to me, but today is not my day. How did I lose the straps? This is fun. Okay, guys, I got some research to do. Well, guys, this is fun. I somehow misplaced my little Velcro straps. I don't want to have to go in the house and grab two more. Well, I'm going to go ahead and cut the other side of this battery bank just to get that out of the way. I'm like the most amazing modder ever. Just losing parts so epically. Upsetting. Basically, the reason why I'm doing this is because fall fishing's amongst us. Everybody says fall fishing is the best fishing because the fish are super active because that lake is turning over. And to be fair, I kind of like it when it's super active because I don't care if I'm catching bass, if I'm catching perch, if I'm catching rock bass, if I'm catching bluegill. I don't care what I'm catching. I just like catching them. It's fun. You know, you go doink fishing, you go feeder or food fishing. Bottom line is, fishing is fun. Latching onto a creature and pulling him out of the water. Taking him off the hook, giving him a couple of pets, telling him he's a good boy and sending him back. That's fun. Or, you know, taking him home, cutting him up into fillets, drilling him on the friggin' barbecue or in the frying pan filled with butter. That's also really fun. Yes, it is. And I'd like to share those fun events with you guys. But right now I'm running into a bit of a conflict called I'm an idiot and I lose things way too damn easily. I don't even know what I'm doing with my life. I swear, if I had a superpower, it'd be putting something down and having it teleport to another realm. This is ridiculous. Like, I literally just had them, showed them to you guys, put them down somewhere, and now they're in Oz. Makes a zero sense. And this won't work because I won't be able to get it tight enough. Well, this was a great idea until my own incompetence cocked it over. I didn't knock it off the bench. I don't understand how I can lose something so fast. This is ridiculous. Hashtag mind blown. Like, and they're the only two straps I had left. There they are. Jeez. Well, there's one. There's the other one. I'm telling you guys. I'm freaking telling you. Anyway, the battle plan is, whether we choose to accept it or not, we're going to choose to accept it because what other options do we have in life? Well, we do have the option to re-lose that one band. Like, should I maybe put a beeper on that one? We already used the beeper joke in this video. Okay, never mind. Anyway, we're going to feed it through here. Loop it through the battery. And out the other cut hole. Grabbing with needle nose plier, pinching tightly, and pulling through. Like a so. So basically, this here will get strapped onto the GoPro harness. I'll do the other side and show you what we're working with. But at least we found the freaking Velcro straps. Okay, so now we got this attachable. Another good thing about this is next year I can use it on my bike. I can put it on the top tube and use it to keep the camera charged. Now it's only 1800 milliamp hours, and the other battery I was using on bike rides was 5000 milliamp hours or something like that. This here should give me 2.5 hours of recording out of the GoPro, and I don't know if the what the milliamp hour discharge is. It just says it's 5. Oh, it's 1 amp. Okay, so 1 amp max discharge. This should be able to keep the GoPro charged while it's in operation. So let me find the chest mount because I brought that in. Probably lost that too, and I'll be right with you. All right, guys. So I got the chest mount on. So what I'm thinking for this is we can strap it like right here on the chest mount, or even right here on the chest mount if we wanted to, because the battery charge is right here. So if we put it like say right here, all we have to do is wrap underneath. I'll wrap underneath, get as tight as possible, and then just fire you underneath to hold it in place. And do the same on the other side. And boom! Portable power attached to GoPro harness. That way there we can keep our camera charged for a longer duration of time to get more footage for a longer duration of time, which means more editing at night for a longer duration of time, but potentially more fish caught on camera, which is what we're looking for. So, we're going to give this a rip tonight. I got to go get ready because we're heading out fishing and stuff and junk. So, let's pitter patter, have at her, get out to the friggin' guppy hole and rip some lips. Alright guys, back from fishing. And as you can see, I got the battery here. Was it a good idea? Yeah, to have a battery on your body, it's a great idea. The only problem is the battery I chose is, well, it's got to be at least over 2 to 3 years old. And it no longer holds a charge long enough to do what I needed to do. Did I get more recording time out of the GoPro? Yeah. Yeah, I did. Especially because it's so freaking cold outside. But I need a battery that actually has durability. And this battery is not it. So, good idea, bad idea. Also, see how you're going to watch this video before the fishing video. Let me give you a sneak peek. Looky, looky, we got guppies. So I got some filleting to do. If you'll see that video of these guys in a couple days. And yeah, let's just say the lake's finally freaking turned over, boys. And it's good. So as far as this upgrade goes, or this little upgrade to my chest harness, I'm going to scrap it because I'm going to keep my straps though. Because this thing here doesn't quite do it. But the strap technology, that was pretty brilliant. That worked out really well. Decent. What I'll have to do is I'll have to get another battery. They usually sell like those little 2000 milliamp hour cell phone booster, portable, you know the ones I'm talking about, the little square ones. They usually sell them at like Walmart or Staples or Canadian Tire for like $9. Sometimes they come on super sale. I'll have to keep my eyes open for a sale, grab one. Because I do want to have it on here for extra power, especially when the cold season. Anybody who's used a GoPro in the cold, you know the batteries don't last. They drain extra fast. So, any hoozle, I got some guppies to clean. And they're still alive. Which means I got to do something to them that I'm not allowed to show on YouTube. But on that note, guys, thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed today's video. A little bit of an invention test that would have worked if I didn't use such an old damn item. Also, I finally got myself, take it easy in there. I finally got myself a sharpening stone so I can sharpen up my my filleting knife so that I'm able to deal with stuff like this a lot easier. So, right on. So anyway, people, thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed today's video, even though it didn't quite work out the way I hoped it would. We got an idea as to what we're going to try and do, and we're going to improve on it in the future. So if you have any comments, any ideas, by all means, leave them down below. Let me know. And until next time, guys, remember, live to win, never give in. Sit, stupid, sit. Good dog.